landing.
Awesome.
I love it. Love that song. We will be giving a lot of information on our radio station as we update it. We took a little break. It was still playing. We're just updating programming this weekend. Be doing a big kickoff on Monday.
Happy Thursday, by the way.
Yeah, happy Thursday. Holiday week. One of the greatest of holiday weeks.
Yes, it is. Easter.
Yeah. And praise God for resurrection.
Amen. Amen.
Nothing like that early morning, just before daybreak, giving God praise. Nothing like it. Howie's in the house?
Yeah, he is. He's got his frisbee here with him.
He's a sometimes
frisbee, carries it everywhere he goes.
Sometimes co-host of the show. Some shows.
He will be joining us here. Some.
He's a busy guy, so he can't always be here, but he will be here some. So this is the Cornbread Nation show, and so we'll be talking about some Cornbread Nation things. So thank you for Scott B Studios joining on Instagram.
Awesome. Howdy,
God
howdy.
bless you. Howdy, howdy. And others that we don't see your name, but we appreciate you being
LFO
out there.
Warrior, what's up?
That's Jer. That's Jeremy, my son, and we got some folks on X. And
LFO
they'll
Warrior.
start piling in here, but happy new month. We're 2 days into the month.
Yeah, we are, and Trump's pulled the trigger, Andy.
He has pulled the trigger.
Wow.
We'll talk about that in future shows, I'm sure, quite
Yeah.
a bit. But the Pam, the Bondi, she has been removed,
She has.
reassigned. The classic reassigning in the private sector. She's
Yeah,
going to be very busy.
I think it's like a vote of no confidence or something like that to a certain extent.
Yes.
She's dragging her feet, in other words, with certain things, and they need to be expedited.
And I'm going to add, I have 3 jack legs. We always start the show with our jack legs of the week. But I'm going to add one because I just thought about this because I read an article today.
Yeah.
And the guy's he's a loser from way back. I mean, a freaking loser. So I'm going to add one, and I've got one here. I've got something I'm going to list before him. I'm going to save him. He's a dipstick.
Right.
Jack legs of the week, really jack wagons, is Iranian leadership. You're losing people by the droves. Your infrastructure is being blown up.
And they're still.
And you're standing there saying, we defy you. We will not surrender. We will not this. Okay, when your house is burning down around you, and the only thing that saves you from total annihilation is the fact that we love the Iranian people and we do not want to hurt them people.
Yep.
But this is what people, and I don't understand people that defend them. Miss Annie Cyrus was here, and I think she said it plain about how she feels about these people has been ruling her home, her birth home. She's an American since 1979. Anyway, the Iranian leadership, jack wagons. If you want to be the next one of the deck of cards that gets cut to pieces, step up to the microphone. That's all I got to say.
They keep taking.
But at some point, you have to realize you're losing. You're losing everybody around you. So, anyway.
Well, one of my jack wagons, and he is a jack wagon, is Emmanuel Macron. He said that France will not assist in any operations in the Strait of Hormuz until all hostility has ended. Well, sounds about like France.
Yeah, and we don't need them.
Be speaking German right now.
We don't need them.
We don't.
Heck with them. They scoff at Americans anyway and put us down. I think the president should just take the strait right now and call it the Strait of Trump.
He's wanting to change the name of it.
Or the Strait of America or something. And say, we claim it. Nobody wants to defend it. You're going to let these jack leg idiots take it over and close it out? No, we're going to put the American flag here. We'll charge a tariff. Yeah. Oh, man, that'd blow their heads up.
Yeah.
If he said, we're going to
come through here, you got to pay us. It's like the Suez Canal. I do the same
it costs us money to have those ships over there.
Right.
We're charging a tariff. We asked for your help. You said no, so we're going to take some money from you.
If you want some oil, you got to give us a little bit off the top here, buddy.
My jack wagons number 2 is NATO. It goes right along with what you're saying.
Useless.
Totally useless for America. They're a bunch of sissies, and all they worry about is Europe. They don't care about us.
No, they don't.
The heck with them.
To us, they're as useless as teats on a board.
I wouldn't send another dime to that organization.
Not at all.
And
I think Trump's about to.
I believe he is. I would pull out the agreements. I'd rip them up. And I said, "Don't call us. We'll call you."
Yeah.
Honestly, these guys are horrible.
Yep. Most definitely.
And do you have another?
I do have another one, and I'm going to have to go with Chuck Schumer.
Oh, Chucky
boy, he's always he's got to be the dumbest human being on the face of the earth, in my opinion. He has to be. He's always on the wrong side of everything, and it didn't used to be that way. You go back and look at his stuff from he's been in there since 1800s, I think, but. You go back and look at some of his other speeches. He's right along with MAGA. I mean, 100% MAGA. It's TDS, Trump Derangement Syndrome. And it's all over this country. And Wow.
He's
How he gets
but
all
he
excited
talks
about
from a
it.
position of like condemnation to everybody else, like he's the smart guy in the room.
Well, I mean, look what
Even
he's doing.
Democrat. Hey, I've talked to libertarians and Democrats that can't stand that guy.
No, they can't. But, I mean, he's leading the charge for keeping the Department of Homeland Security defunded. You've got people like Elon Musk, that have offered to step up, and pay. Trump said he would, pay, and they can. Musk could pay, every single one of them, all the THS, all of their whatever it is, the people in the airport.
TSA.
He could pay them all. And it wouldn't even be a drop in his bucket. You know what I mean? What do you think, Howie? You agree? Howie's on board.
Another jackleg is, we'll just say, and I'll give you one guess who I'm speaking of. And it is, although there's some other candidates there, there's one that stands out.
Okay.
Among the Supreme Court justices, there's one that stands out like a shining. I better be nice.
Well,
I would just say that
like
the low IQ. I mean, her and Kamala could run around. They would probably understand each other, to be honest. The word Salad Express, they could call them. They could run for office together and just call it the word Salad Express when they went on the trains from town to town to meet people. This lady is dumb as a box of rocks. She has no business being on the Supreme Court. She is so dumb. And this has nothing to do with color. It has nothing to do with anything. She does not know. She's not a legal scholar.
That's something, you just said something, Dave, and I want everybody to know this. I don't see color.
I don't either. I want good people.
I see what I see is integrity.
Yes.
Morals, ethics. These are the things that I look at. I could care less what color your skin is. We're all brothers and sisters on the face of this earth.
If you want to reach for something, you reach for it. Everybody has had roadblocks, some maybe more than others, but you reach for it, you attain it. You don't get it gifted to you.
That's right.
Just because of any of those things. You earned that right. And maybe you do have to fight for it. There's been times I thought I should have got promotions. We've all been disappointed. We've all been mad. We've all thought it was politics. You keep reaching. You don't give up. You keep going. But you don't want to be put in a position that you're not qualified for.
No,
you want to earn that. You want to earn that right to do that position.
It's going to be very obvious the first time you're put under fire.
And it's so bad. It's so bad that it's the Democrats that are giving her the shellacking back, not the Republicans. They're letting the Democrats do it because they're mad at her.
Yeah. Because
she is ripping them, and she don't know what she's talking about. I don't know how you get rid of her other than her stepping down, what she's not going to do.
That's about the only way.
But she honestly,
that or death. I think there have been many of them.
Do you think there should be term limits on justices?
Yes. No longer than 10 years.
I don't know that we need somebody up there. I mean, look at Ruth Bader Ginsburg, how old she was.
Yeah.
Or if you want to look at the other way.
Now, Ruth was a smart woman.
She was very intelligent. I didn't like her ideologies, but she was very intelligent.
Exactly.
I'm just talking about pure age.
Right.
There's some of them, they went so far, they were very feeble. And I think you're right. Listen, there's a lot of qualified people.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be you're hired for the rest of your life unless you decide to step down.
I think there needs to be term limits on everything.
Because most justices don't make it until they're in their 50s anyway. Exactly. So you go 10 years, you're into your 60s.
Go enjoy the rest of your life.
Exactly.
Go.
You can go the book
on
circuit,
you can
speak engagements, whatever.
Yeah.
But this is the way you cycle justices out. And whoever's president just gets that opportunity. Actually, what you could do is stagger it, Paul. You could stagger the 10 years or stagger when those offices would come open so they don't overlap so much. You know what I mean? That means different presidents would get opportunities to help push someone through.
Right.
I just think there has to be an answer here for this. Anyway.
Well, there is an answer. It's just a matter of, the majority agreeing on it.
Do you have another jackleg? Because I do have one more.
I do, and I can't remember who it was, to be honest with you. I don't know. There are so many of them out there. I could name numerous people, but I'm trying to be nice. You know.
I might not be so nice on this one.
Well, you go right
A
on.
jack wagon. He's been there before. It's been a while. He's opened his ugly, evil mouth once again. If there was anybody that ever thought might be possessed, this guy might be a candidate. James Carville.
Oh yes.
The guy is speaking.
He's unhinged.
He is unhinged. He's dangerous, but he
Especially because people listen to
and
him.
he's always wrong. What he says, he's always wrong. But he is speaking very hard at the president, his family. He's making threats, is what he's doing.
He needs to be arrested.
James Carville threatening, we're going to see you all into the ground. We're going to, and he said nobody will stand with you. We're going. This is what he said. This guy, he's dancing on the edge of losing his citizenship. If you ask me,
Right.
he's saying that when Trump leaves office, we're going to let the Hague come, the International Criminal Court come in here, and we're going to help them get you out of here and put you on trial for war crimes. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
That's treason.
Yeah.
Treason.
It is.
He better watch his mouth. I can
You
stand
saying
that
that
guy.
reminded me of my other job.
All right, go for it. Good.
I don't know the lady's name. All I know is she gave it on the internet, but she also made terroristic threats. She said that she was telling all of her group of cronies, she had about 15,000 followers on Facebook, and she told them all, if you see somebody with a MAGA hat on, shoot them.
Yeah, uncalled for. You can't do that.
Exactly. Now, today, she has no job. They
Sure.
have fired her. Thank you. And the federal government is looking into pressing charges for commercial terrorism. We're
Good.
doing that over the internet.
Good. There's just a lot of unhinged, evil people out there, and they think they can say whatever they want, and there's no repercussions. Wrong. Yes,
Exactly.
Broski, we mentioned that early when the show started. Pam is gone.
Yep.
Reassigned.
Who's taking her place? I hadn't heard.
The dude, I can't remember, Blanchard or whatever. God, I know.
If
there
it
were
was her
two
number
candidates.
two,
No, it wasn't her number two.
okay.
Yes, Rash Patel and Tulsi. The president, once again, picked some bad people to be around him.
Now,
Now,
I'll tell you what.
the liberal
Listen,
press
y'all
will
can-
say he's firing them because they won't listen to him and blah, blah, blah.
Well, y'all can get mad at me if you want to. Tulsi Gabbard, I love her. I think Tulsi's done a tremendous job. And Cash Patel, I think he was the right man at the right time, but that time's passed. And it is time for him to go. Go get your Christmas.
Pam is worthless. She's a libtard in disguise.
Yep.
Hate speech.
Get up here on the chair.
Yeah. So anyway, that is our jacklegs. Now,
Yep.
the breadheads, I have two. I added one in, and I think it's well deserved. Our guest from last week, Miss Annie Cyrus, her story is amazing. What she came through to come to America, and is now a sister in Christ.
Yes.
And I've been catching some of her
Hallelujah.
shows, and she just tells it like it is. She don't mince words, and but I appreciate Annie. Buy her book.
I agree with you there, broski.
It's a great book, and we're advertising it all the time. And also our guest from this week, Claude Haggerty, the gentleman who talked about how he overcame stuttering to chase his dreams and succeed. I love an overcoming story. I love a story that has that kind of ending, and he's still going.
Yeah.
But a guy that he can be an inspiration to others who are struggle and they let their disability or whatever it is get in front of them. And he was scared, but he jumped out there and he went for
And he
it.
conquered it.
And I love that. Hello, Barry. How you doing, buddy? Tulsi is a Hindu. Okay. So that is my breadheads. Paul, do you have one?
I'm gonna say Donald Trump.
Donald Trump, breadhead,
Definitely.
leading the country.
Big breadhead.
All right.
Listen, I want to tell you what, and I've said this before. Donald Trump's playing 3D chess and everybody else is playing checkers. And what he's done is set trap after trap after trap, and they've walked right into it. Same thing with this war in Iran. It's not a war. A war, they fight back. All they're doing is lobbing a few missiles here and there. But, we're not trying to kill people. That's, number one. We don't want to kill Iranians. We want to take the theocracy out that's running the country. And we don't want to destroy the country. We want these people to be able to have great, productive lives and be part of the world society. But if that's not God's plan, it's not going to happen.
Amen.
And that's what we have to look at. I mean, I think that I honestly think God put Trump in office for a reason. I don't know if that reason is good or bad. I know it's what we have. It's the hand we've been dealt. God's in control. Jesus Christ is King, and He is coming back.
Amen. Absolutely.
And He's coming quickly,
and
the wolf is with Him.
The wolf knows that too.
Yes, he does.
All God's creatures. All right, is Georgia Bubba and Paul may have an additional one. Hang on here, my thing messed up.
Yeah, me and Bubba got
Georgia Bubba and Paul will be talking to each other soon.
Yeah,
you'll be seeing that. And we have
I've been getting little things from him. He talks to Dean a lot.
Yeah, they've got some on-screen stuff that's going to happen hopefully before the end of the week. So, but Georgia Bubba loves these little dad jokes, and they're corny as all get out, but he likes them. He left me this one. How did Darth Vader know what Luke was getting for his birthday?
The Force told him.
He felt his presence.
Wow. He felt his presence, okay.
And he gave me one more. Where'd it go? Hang on here. He was into Star Wars for the,
Yeah.
What kind of business would Yoda start?
Would Yoda start?
Yeah.
Car business.
Yeah, a Toyota dealership.
Yeah. There was a radio station many years ago that got in trouble for that. They ran this whole thing for a month. Whoever won this contest was going to get a Toyota. The person that won got a toy Yoda. And they sued them, and the radio station had to buy them a brand new truck.
Oh, man.
I thought it was hilarious. Just false advertisement. But that is a good twist on things.
Well,
My confusion is if Iran only stopped. What does it say? 2 Chinese chips. How is that affecting our oil prices? I agree. Yeah, it's ships, not chips. I understand that, but listen.
The people
are going to do whatever they want to do.
The people that sit behind the desk that buy this and predict, that's who affects your gasoline prices.
Right. They do that because they can.
They do.
It's not affecting them.
It's full
They're
power.
making more money. They see dollar signs.
Yep.
And, I need to correct something. The other evening when Miss Annie said that money was the root of all evil, it's not money. It's the love of it. It's anything you put before God, mammon, anything you put before God. But money can be used for evil. It can be used for good. I use it for good every day.
And the lovable Uncle Jeb left me this. He's on again, off again with his girlfriend, and he stepped out with another gal. But I think he's went back to his original girl. But he said he took this other gal out, and he was all excited about it. But he dumped her.
Wait a minute. Jeb did?
Yeah, Jeb did.
Went out on a date.
He went out on a date. He didn't stay. The date ended kind of soon.
Abruptly?
Well, yeah, and he left me a note. He said she had her nose so high in the air she could drown in a rainstorm. That's what he told me.
Wow.
Imagine Uncle Jeb's voice doing that.
Yeah,
but,
you can count the hairs in her nose. Huh?
So I guess he just rolled up with a pickup truck and said, "Scoot," or no, get out, because he took her home and said, take you and your nose and say goodnight.
With all the No Kings protests, why is everyone upset with Burger King? It's not great, but it's okay.
Well,
I don't know.
well, let me say, I don't know that. I didn't know
There's
that.
only one king.
I like Burger King. I will say this: Burger King's little king dude or whatever he's called, he's creepy. I mean, he's a creepy dude. You've ever seen them commercials?
Yeah, I agree.
He's like.
He looks like Uncle Pervy.
Well, I was going to say I was trying to say it so we don't get struck, but you get it. He's a creepy thing. I'm sorry, I just don't like it. It's a weird. Those commercials are weird. I just don't like that, you know. So anyway.
You know, Broski, I agree with you 100% on that. They are setting us up for the fake alien invasion because it is coming. I mean, aliens are going to be revealed. This is just me. I'm not a prophet or anything like that, but I feel like they're going to be revealed to be real, but they're not. They're demons. But AI is going to use a lot of technology that we don't even know we have right now to deceive millions, if not billions of people. Because the Bible says there will be great deception in the last days.
All right. The Cornbread Nation 5 tonight, I kicked the order around a little bit. Just that's why I wrote it down, so I just went with it. I put them out of order.
I got you.
We usually already do it. But these are and of course, this is debatable. I'm not going to say it is or it isn't.
Right.
These are the 5 most commonly recommended holistic supplements. So, Paul, strap on your holistic side of things here, and you can tell me. Number 1, they say is I don't know how to pronounce this one appropriately. Ashwagandha. It is a top choice for managing stress and promoting balance.
Ashwagandha is I take it every day.
Okay, ashwagandha. Number 1. I think that's pretty
I don't
close.
think it's number 1. But
All right. Number 2, omega-3 fatty acids.
I do take omega-3s every day.
Nutrient for brain, heart,
good for a lot of things.
Anti-inflammatory. It aids mood, cognitive function, joint health, and overall cellular integrity.
Yep.
Many experts recommend it if dietary fish intake is low. Benefits extend to reducing systematic inflammation linked to various wellness concerns. Number 3, magnesium.
I take it every night before I go to bed. Magnesium is essential for many, many things in the body.
Well, they use the word essential for hundreds of bodily processes,
yep,
including muscle, nerve function, energy production, sleep, and stress response.
Sleep is very important, people. I don't get enough of it, but it's very important to the body.
Typical use is 200 to 400 milligrams daily.
I take 1,000.
Bam!
I do.
And number 4, curcumin. Am I saying that
curcumin.
Right? Curcumin?
Curcumin is
turmeric, or what do they call it?
Turmeric.
Yeah, I've heard of. It's basically.
It's for joint support.
It's
it's anti-inflammatory.
Anti-inflammatory, potent antioxidant. It supports joint comfort, brain health, and general resilience against oxidative stress.
Yep, I take it every day in gummy form.
In gummy form, and well, they do use that. They do use that word, broski, in there. Yes, they do use that word.
And you got to be careful. If you drink magnesium glycinate, you will empty yourself. If you drink it in large amounts.
Empty yourself.
Yes. You better be close to a toilet. I like.
Oh, that's what I was just trying to understand what you were saying there.
You're not going to have a choice. You just better be close. I'll put it that way.
Nordic Naturals omega-3.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Turmeric is anti-cancerous.
It certainly is.
And number 5, the last of the 5, this is what they recommended, which I know this one well because I've done a lot of it, probiotics.
Oh, yeah.
You got to have gut health. You need probiotics.
Well, I mean, that's where it all starts.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got to have good gut health.
Yeah.
I take a lot of things. But one of the injections that I take, I have mixed. It's BPC 157, Ipamorelin, TB500, CLKCU, and there's something else in there I don't quite
You also take
remember
these.
what it was. Oh yeah, I take NAD every day. I mean, NAD is just great for the body. I mean, it's good for your skin. It's good for your overall health. It's good for a lot of things. But BPC 157 has been called the Wolverine peptide. I've been taking it for years. Now, I went through a period of about 3 months where I did not have it. And I got a little cut on my finger that lasted for 2 weeks. It didn't heal for 2 weeks.
Wow.
With BPC 157, it'll be gone in 3 days. Now, the reason why I say that, I told you I had shingles last year. I've still got the scars on my leg to prove it. Shingles normally last for quite a while, for weeks.
Yeah.
Mine was gone in 5 days. And the reason why is because I wear nicotine patches, pure nicotine, and the BPC 157 plus the TB 500. The stuff is amazing. I mean, it's amazing. My shingles were gone in 5 days. 5 days they dried up.
Wow.
Yep.
So there's your Cornbread Nation 5 tonight.
Yeah, you got to have D3 and K2. I mean, those are awesome. People can get, some of that by going out in the morning and standing facing the sun. Let sunlight hit your face every morning.
Awesome. Phone home, watchman for you. All right, it's time for music news. Let's talk a little music news.
I learned something today that was really interesting.
What did you learn?
And it was sad at the same time.
Sad at the same time.
Back many moons ago, there were 2 rival bands.
Okay.
And 2 of the main singers in those bands, one was male, one was female. They consummated their friendship, and she got pregnant. Well, they were at the height of their popularity, and she didn't have time to have a child, so she didn't have it. It broke my heart when I heard this. You know who it was? Leather and Lace. Remember that song?
Oh, yeah.
That's who it was.
Oh, wow.
Don Henley?
Yeah.
Yep. Sure was.
This week,
broke my heart.
This week saw the kickoff to Rush back on the stage. Of course, all eyes were on the new drummer. That is the female.
He's got some big shoes to fill.
She's pretty well. She.
She.
She's filling them. She's doing a great job.
Oh, she is a heck of a drummer. I've only seen clips.
Well, and she's not trying to play exact. I think they've given her liberty to do some things. You can't just.
She's got to make it her own.
Mimic, yeah. But they're very pleased. The band looks tight. Looks very well. They've also brought on a keyboard player so that Getty can sing and play bass. The first show seemed like it went very well. Loved it. Hey, Brentley Horton, thanks for the light.
Wolf Nation Coffee, by the way. Whiskey Barrel tonight. Awesome stuff.
Yeah, she did do good.
Yep, she did.
Shout out to her. So I suspect they will stay out a little bit longer than they've even announced. I think this is going to be big. They're anxious. I think they may write some new music as well. I really do. I think they're energized to work a little bit. So shout out to Rush. I saw them once in Atlanta, GA, on the Roll Your Bones tour. It's a great show. I really enjoyed it. I said Atlanta. Actually, I think it was in Chattanooga. I think I thought they came.
Chattanooga has had some really good concerts, especially during the River Bend.
In other music news, Journey, has been up and down and in and out their politics within the band.
Yeah,
they're supposed to be on the farewell tour. I was reading this story last night. There's always been the controversy between Neil Sean and other members. He don't want Journey's music associated with politics at all, and they get mad. But hey, they all like to go out and make a lot of money, and that's what they've done. But interestingly, Arnell, the singer that they found that sounds just like Steve Perry.
He does.
He has said that he actually wants to step down, and they won't let him. Like he's been going through a bitter divorce. He just didn't want to go on the road.
What do you mean they won't let him?
His contract is written. If he leaves the band, it basically would destroy the business. And I don't understand it, but basically it's like they won't take the call. And he He
Sounds
says,
like they got him by the short one.
well, that's what I thought. I don't know how that contract was written, but apparently what I think the way it's written is if he was to step down, he would owe them money.
Yeah, he'd lose everything.
He would lose, and so he can't. He's been the singer for 19 years now, and he's like, I'm tired. I'm going through this divorce. My health. He talks about his health.
Right.
You know, he said it's tough to get up there and sing that way every time.
Well, yeah. I mean, it'll burn you out. I mean, that's the reason why Steve Perry only lasted a decade.
Yeah.
You know?
So, and I think I could be wrong, but I think Steve Perry still gets money from the band. So when they're on tour, he makes money. Yeah. So he don't want him to step down. No. He don't want to go out with him. He just wants to get the paycheck.
I'm sure he'll probably give him some pointers.
So this dude's riding for the whole crew, man. He's like driving the bus. They won't let him pull over and take a pee break, man.
That's wow. That's funny.
Watchman said he saw Rush in Atlanta on the Vapor Trails tour. Okay, they're a great band. I love Rush. I got friends that say I hate them. I don't. If you don't like them, you don't like. Why you hate? I'm not a fan of some of their more progressive stuff, but they had a lot of songs that I like, and I like some of their later stuff.
Music that I hate is satanic music.
Yeah,
and
too.
You know the groups I'm talking.
Yeah.
Ronnie James Dio was one of them.
Yeah, I don't.
I hate to say that he was a tremendous musician, but he was. He I mean, his heart not in the right place.
And lastly, for tonight's music news, the ongoing saga between Alex Van Halen and others continues to escalate. And Sammy's been saying some stuff back, and it's sort of I don't know. Alex seems like he's got a axe to grind, and
he does.
Sammy's butt hurt because of the way it all ended, and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
They both need to lick their whatever they want to lick and go on. I mean, I'm serious. Their wounds. Well,
I know. It's just I was thinking. I don't know why my brain does this. It's like when you say something like that, and it just
goes many directions because I'm vague when I say.
Well, it was like I was in my mind when you said that. I was thinking of I can't even say. My gosh, I'm gonna get in trouble. Marriage counseling.
You're good.
And that you're the counselor, and you just said that to this couple. I'm not even going to repeat it, but it just popped in my brain. I'm like,
I would be a good marriage counselor.
You would?
I would.
Oh my goodness! So,
you know what my number one bit of advice would be for both of them?
What's that?
Suck it up.
Suck it.
Get over it. You're married, right? Not every day is going to be your honeymoon. That doesn't mean you go nuclear and get divorced. Now, if you find your partner cheating on you or something like that, take your revenge while they're asleep. And then go sleep in another room for a few months, but we need to stop this whole divorce thing. And that's coming from a man that has had them.
Oh my gosh. I would be a great marriage counselor. My advice, just do what he says, hon.
That's not a bad bit of advice. I did get it on video that I was right once.
Oh, really?
My wife actually admitted it, and I have it on video. I forget the date, but it states the date on the video.
Well, how about that?
I'll have to find it and show it to you. I made her do a little jig. She had to do a little dance. You were right. You were right. So.
Oh, one last thing on music before we go to the event.
All right. What's my house?
Oh, I grew up. I really do like. I know there's no depth there. Maybe not even. True musicians probably don't even care for them. But it always have to be about that. Sometimes music is just fun. Right. And I've always liked.
He's got to check out you.
Oh, I know. KC and the Sunshine Band.
Oh, yeah.
He's still out there getting it. But one bit of advice for KC.
Back down, bud.
Dude, back off the food. The food bar. I mean, this guy's got to be about 350, 60 pounds out there.
KC
have you seen it lately?
Well, yeah.
I mean, his voice is good. He's moving around. I mean,
he is.
But, dude, I mean, how many
Don't be
pant
out there-
sizes
don't-
have you went up?
Don't be out there twerking. Come on, man. You know, Casey is not what he used to be. He's about 3 of them. Casey's about 3 of what he used to be. He's a big boy now.
Hey, but God bless him. He's 70 something years old.
And he's
70.
out there getting it.
And he is
He
getting
is.
it. And I'm not putting him down. But I'm just thinking somebody get KC. He needs somebody to cook his meals for him, healthy, and just keep him away from the bad stuff. And for me too. Yeah. But I mean, dude, he's way up there.
I will tell you what, I was getting there. I was at 250. That's just too big.
Poor KC. But favorite KC and the Sunshine Band song?
KFC. My favorite?
Yeah,
my favorite KC song. Get Down Tonight was a good one.
Yeah, really good. That's the way.
Wow, I'm having to think. I haven't heard KC and the Sunshine Band for so long.
That's the way, right? That's what I'm.
Yeah, that's the way I like it. Get Down Tonight, I guess. And there was one. I don't know. It starts off, with the piano.
Yeah.
And I can't remember the name of the song.
But I want to tell you what. I will give him credit.
Get Down Tonight.
The dancers that he had on either side of him, they were really pretty.
Well, that takes your eye off of him. I mean, see, that's just smart, Have a distraction out there. You don't want people, judging everything.
I mean, KC, he was motivated to dance more. I mean, he has those pretty girls on either side of him. I mean,
right.
But they sounded great. You know what? I'm just having fun. But I was just thinking, dude, I saw a little clip the other night, and I was like, come on, KC, man, you can do it. That's music news tonight. All right, just going back to it.
Yeah, Broski, I agree with you. There's a lot of insanity in New York City, and it is kind of refreshing to see that they're not that insane to follow him, that they actually rejected his plan. So,
yeah. All right, it's time for fan mail. Fan mail.
Fan mail. I got the box here beside me.
We did get a few in.
We did get a few in. And the first one that I pulled out here is from, oh, wow, that was my jackleg list. How did that get in the mail?
Uh-oh.
I hate that I missed the one that I did.
Well, you can save them to next week.
Yeah. So the first one comes from a young man. His name is Dwayne Cartwright. Dwayne's from Cheyenne, Wyoming. And he is a one-armed cowboy. He lost his arm in an unfortunate rodeo accident. And anyway, they weren't able to save it. The damage, they ended up having to cut it off at the shoulder. And he still steer wrestles and rides bulls.
Wow.
He says that losing that arm actually helped him. And, I haven't had correspondence with him, but I would like to ask him, if you're watching tonight, Dwayne, I want to know how that helps your balance, because when I rode, I always needed that other arm, because you can throw that arm to keep you from flying off, that you have to have that for balance. I did. And I'd like to know how it helped you, because, I mean, wow, that would be interesting. But anyway, he says when he steer wrestles, he's able to use just the shoulder. And when I don't see how he does it without injuring himself. I mean, I don't see how you steer wrestle a bull, but he has four gold belts, 4 gold belt buckles in steer wrestling.
Well, never underestimate the power of the human spirit and drive to overcome. And
but Dwayne, thank you for writing into it.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
That really is inspirational.
I love getting those kinds of mail, that kind of mail in.
Let's awesome. See. All right.
If you can only see Howie right now, he has found the studio floor to his liking, and he has laid out like a slab of beef. I mean, on the studio floor, and I'm loving it.
He's
making me sleepy, actually.
He's comfortable. How he just got a haircut. That's the reason why he looks the way he does. Let's see. Our next piece of mail is from a young man named Billy Strange. I know some Stranges. We used to work with a Strange down at the plant. Some good friends of mine. Their last name is Strange. I don't think they're related because this guy's from Seattle, Washington.
Oh, Seattle.
He's a professional animal singer.
Wait. Animal singer?
Yes.
He's the animal?
No, he sings to animals.
Tell me, God, it's not cats. Just nothing wrong with cats, folks. Don't get mad. But tell me he's not singing to cats.
If you're an animal, yeah, I'm sure he is. I'd say there's a lot of cats.
I think if you get a paw across the face.
Yeah, but if your pet's having a bad day, you can give him a call. He'll come sing to them, calm them down. And
please tell me he sent us a sample. I would love to know what this sounds like.
Yeah, I would too.
Oh.
But I've never heard of that before. But anyway, he thinks our show's silly.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Billy. Yep. Thank you very much.
Salute. Back at you.
But man, I mean, think about that. What?
When the kids were young, my wife would sing all these songs.
I would love
You Are My Sunshine.
Yeah.
Or Itsy Bitsy Spider. I don't know. She had a bunch of those things.
Right.
I just wonder what you sing to the dog or the cat or the.
I want to tell you what. I wish he'd have been around a few years ago, many years ago, actually, back when my grandfather was still alive, and had Clyde, his bull. That's the one that almost killed me. I've told you that story before, I believe. About
this little piggy. That's right, broski. Yeah.
But I think I've told you the story about Clyde trying to kill me.
Yeah.
Well, the same bull. I would love for him to come and sing. I would love to have seen that. Him standing there strumming his guitar, and Clyde would just plow him.
Wow.
I mean, he'd go through a fence to get him.
Can you imagine?
But if the bull lays down, and if I would freak out if something like that happened.
I had to think about it.
Music soothes the wild beast.
I had to think about it. It makes perfect sense to me now.
Right.
Because I know where this is targeted. I know where it goes because, you can make money if you're willing to deal in the crazy, the middle of the circus.
Yeah, that's exactly
With
right.
all the people that are carrying around their support animals now,
yes,
they are so depressed, they've bound to depress the animals.
Exactly.
And so they don't know how to cheer them up because these people will walk around in forever depression. So they call a guy like this, he gets on the phone and starts singing his song.
No, he comes to you.
Oh, he makes house calls?
Yes, he doesn't do it over the phone. This is an in-person thing. I mean, you can't go out and buy a CD for your pup or anything. Yeah, he does this in person.
Oh, wow, man. We're going to have to.
I wonder if he's ever been attacked by a pit bull or something, that just didn't like the G chord or something, Sorry, buddy.
He's got the dog on his throat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we got one more piece of mail, and this one's for you.
All right.
Actually, ta-da, airmail.
Airmail. All right, this was from Tessa Youngblood. Tessa Youngblood lives near Monteagle Mountain. Does not say
Monteagle. For those of you that don't know, Monteagle is a mountain between Chattanooga and Nashville.
Yes.
And they call it the Rock. It's a big piece of granite.
So Monteagle, Tennessee, near there.
Yep.
She loves the show, especially the live shows and clips that makes her laugh.
Good.
And she loves the Wolf.
That's the reason why we do it.
Yeah. And she also loves the Wolf Nation coffee. Thank you so much for checking it out. And
good stuff.
It is good stuff. All right. She goes on to say Tessa has or I have. I'm saying, or Tessa has rescued a monkey and a tiger. A monkey and a tiger.
What kind of monkey?
It does not say.
Just a monkey and a tiger. Does the monkey ride the tiger? Did they come as a pair?
Actually,
You know,
that popped in my head. Was the
one
monkey?
of those things you can't buy one without the other one?
Maybe, I don't know.
Does the monkey have a little cowboy hat and chaps? That would be hilarious. Riding a tiger. Wow.
Oh my God.
What would you call him?
Well, let's finish this if we
sorry.
can.
I mean, that's just amazing to me. Yeah, that's wild.
Then the comments are ready. I mean, my brain is going crazy here. She sleeps with them both.
Sleeps with the monkey and the tiger?
Yeah, they all pile up in the bed together. And they all get along.
That does sound like the start of a Richard Pryor joke. I hope that little monkey don't run.
She
Those
wanted
that know, you know.
She wanted to know
Right?
if we have ever watched Tiger King. I think what that was called, that Netflix thing. Was that what that was called?
I
The
have
Tiger
no idea.
King?
I don't have Netflix. I hadn't watched it.
And what we thought about that show. You know, that was the dude that had the tigers, and they had the two competing. He got put in jail, right? He's like in prison for threatening to kill her or attempting to kill her or something.
Tessa?
No, the Tiger King. Like,
Okay, I'm lost. I thought it was a
I've never
cartoon.
watched the show, but all the people at work talked about that show. It was like a documentary, like a two-part.
So the guy is there's an actual Tiger King, and it's a person.
Yeah. Help us out, guys. What's that dude's name? And that's his
I don't know.
nickname.
I ain't never heard.
Joe or something. It's a weird story.
How do you know who it is?
You thought the Tigers ate that guy? No, he went to prison. I mean, like they were competing for the the tiger rescues, is what it was.
Okay.
So, anyway, she wanted to know what our Tiger King nickname would be. I have no idea what that would be. She goes on to say, you'll have to check that Tiger King thing out, man.
I would name him Richard. Head.
Moving along. She says the monkey's name is Runt.
Run. All right. So maybe it's a spider monkey or something.
And he eats pickles and chips, and he loves an occasional Bud Light.
Pickles and chips, Bud Light. Oh my! Wow.
The tiger's name is Mamba. Namba. It's an N. N-A-M.
Namba.
Namba. Or Namba. It's N-A-M-B-A. Namba. Namba. And that's it. That's it. It's Runt and Namba. Nothing about what the tiger eats.
Oh, a tiger will eat anything pretty much.
Runt, the monkey, eats pickles, chips, and has his occasional,
Bud Light.
or loves his occasional Bud Light.
Oh, it sounds like he has one a little more than occasional.
Thank you, Tessa.
Been around the drunk monkey?
I think that's why it's a little coy. I think that's why she's saying near Monteagle. But I don't know if she's supposed to have both those animals. I'm just saying.
She could be permitted. I mean, you know,
Maybe.
some of them are allowed. Now, the tiger would have to be declawed.
Well,
They'd
yeah.
have to be. You know, there are some stipulations, but have you ever seen a drunk monkey?
No, I have not.
They're hilarious, man. I mean, they are hilarious. There was this guy down in South Georgia.
Okay.
Had a bunch of peach trees, and anyway, the peaches, you know, they fall to the ground, they ferment, all right, and the monkeys come along and eat them. They get drunk off the fermented peaches, and he videoed them. He has 3 of them on his land. I mean, you know, they're not wild monkeys. These are obviously monkeys. But they got out and got into his peaches, and the 3 of them got drunk. And the video, what, Howie, please don't. The video is hilarious. I wish I could find it. I'll look for it and see if I can find it.
We got Howie all stirred up talking about monkeys and tigers.
Yeah, oh my.
Well, thank you. You can always send us fan mail. We'll read it on the air if you like us or hate us.
Yeah, that's very. I'd like to send us a picture.
I
would love to see the little monkey on the tiger. Namba and who? What? No, what was the
Runt?
Namba and Runt.
I'm guessing this monkey's small. I can just see a little spider monkey up there, right?
Yeah, with his little hat on, little chaps. Got him a little pistol there, hanging low.
With a pickle in one hand.
Yeah.
And a
Bud Light in the other. Wow.
Oh, it's killing me, man.
Wow.
With a bag of chips strapped around somewhere for.
I'd have him around his neck. Have one of them little lunch pouches, that hangs down there.
I wish you'd have said what kind of chips he likes.
I bet you it's Doritos. Dude, have you seen the
Barry
latest?
said there's a movie called Animals or Beautiful People narrated by Richard Attenborough that talked about the monkeys eating fermented fruit and getting drunk.
There you go. See? It does happen.
I was just wondering how when you started that story. I was wondering how that you met the drunk monkeys. That's what killed me because you've had this drunk tank story and everything. I was thinking,
yeah, I've never actually been in the presence of drunk monkeys before, but hey, it's on my bucket list.
Wouldn't that make a great name for a bar?
The Drunk Monkey.
Dude, tell me that doesn't have Bacher Bar written all over it.
I think it actually is a form of martial arts. The Drunk Monkey.
Oh my gosh.
I know drunken boxing is a thing in China.
Oh,
Jackie
man.
Chan said it was.
Oh my gosh. We are running a little long. It's okay. We're going to go a little over our allotted hour. It's okay.
That's all right.
We've got to get our event in, and we're going to go to a place we've never been.
Sweet.
There's lots of things that goes. This event does not in any way. Sometimes we've wondered how they get away with stuff. In this community, there is absolutely no doubt that this goes on. No question. And it's Sturgis.
Sturgis.
We're going to Sturgis, and we found out that and it fits, it fits right along with what they're doing. So they do have a the guy-woman competition between the bikers. They have an event out there. They didn't give me the name of it.
Wait a minute. The guy-woman competition?
The guy and his wife, his lady.
Oh, the biker and his old lady against another biker and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
the
you
biker and the old lady.
Yeah, not a biker man woman.
I just want to get that clear.
I didn't probably say that right. I'm still choked up over this monkey tiger story. Thank you, Tessa, by the way. That just killed me.
Yeah.
Godspeed.
I think Hallie'd like to see a drunk monkey.
So they have to well, the rules for the event, it's open to men and women, which I think they usually do that as boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever.
Right.
The bikes must stay running during the event because there's a lot of, there's anybody, you got to have some rules.
Okay. Hold on. They're on the bikes when the competition starts.
Yeah, they're on the bikes.
Okay. Right.
It's a biker event. It's a bikers and their bike event.
You follow?
Some of these I've heard about in local events that happen down here. Yeah. One of them got ran out of Catoosa County, so I know how wild these things can get.
Oh, I've been to them. I know.
Okay, you're a good expert. I've never been. But some of these I've heard of because there were people at work that would come back talking about a wild weekend down on somebody's property. They didn't have a permit, like 500 people showed up. And they had drunken events that were going on. And the county got called out for the noise and ended up running people out of the county. I mean,
Hey, I'm going to tell you what, if somebody ain't shot at one of them, it ain't a good party. I mean, that's the way it is. One of the games I know they play is Russian roulette.
Good Lord. All right.
But they use rat shot. They don't use bullets.
One of them is called the Slow Race Showdown. You have to creep across a marked line as slowly as possible without putting your foot down. I've heard of these events before. I mean, that's like being at a red light and you're trying to keep moving. You don't want to stop.
Keep your balance.
So
slow roll.
These actually can have men. They'll have a men's event and a woman's event, so they get to compete on their own, not just as teams, but as individuals as well. The keg push derby, you push the beer keg across the field using only your front tire. So you got to not mess up your bike and get the keg there first.
Yeah.
Similar to what we've seen about some other events. Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I wonder if these are empty kegs or full kegs. That'd be the only question.
It'd have to be full.
I mean, you would think.
I mean, if it was empty, they'd probably end up running over it. That would be hilarious.
All right, I've heard about this one.
Especially
I've never
if
seen
the
it.
whip effect, and the old lady was on the back. Be like a catapult.
I have heard about this one. Paul, I've never been. You have. I've heard it can get a little risky, a little risque.
It always
it's the hot dog bite they've got hanging down. Have you seen that one?
It's not a hot dog.
Or
I mean, it's in the shape of a hot dog, but it's one of those that they put inside. It's more like a sausage, because it's they fill the intestine. You know what I'm talking about, the skin.
Oh yeah.
So those things are long, and it's how much you can get into your body at one time. Put it that way. How far can you get one of those things in your mouth? I'll be honest with you. I'll throw up. I throw up brushing my teeth.
Have you done this event?
No, I hadn't done it.
I just wanted to know.
No, dude, this is. I mean, I guess there's some ferry bars up, around places that might have an event like that, but not around here that I know of.
Okay. The mud pit plunge, you have to ride full speed in a muddy pit and see who can make it through or make the biggest splash.
That could do some damage.
It could do some
Your
damage.
Bike.
They say the deepest penetration or best belly flop style scores points.
Belly flops.
Uh,
Our youngest son's world famous for the belly flop contest.
They have something called the plank walk, where you're on a plank of wood with your bike and you have to stay balanced on that.
Wait a minute.
It's above ground, slightly above ground. It's not like 10 feet, but it's above ground.
Well, I mean, if it's a foot, you can still break a bone, something on your bike if that thing falls over. I mean, those Harleys are heavy.
The longest distance without falling wind. So apparently there's a lot of falls.
So is it a board that you ride across?
They said a narrow wooden plank.
So okay. All right. So you have to ride as far as you can across this thing. Okay, that makes sense. That can still be dangerous.
The water cup head balance, you must make 50 yards with a cup of beer balanced on your head without spilling, and you can't put your foot down.
Right.
So you got to stay up, got to keep the beer cup up. What kind of dog? Hey, Dagnar. Yeah, man. Hey, appreciate it, buddy. We appreciate it. It's a big help. Thank you. I try to do the same, and we appreciate that, man, so much.
Broski, are you talking about this thing?
Yeah.
He is a golden doodle. I don't think you can call them pure golden doodles. Hence the name, golden doodle. But he is a golden doodle. He's smarter than I am.
He's a cool dog. Event number 8 is pole in the hole joust. Have you done that?
As what?
Pole in the hole joust.
I have not. I've never heard of that one.
You hold a pull cue or stick and try to spear a hanging ring or bucket while the bike moves.
Now, I've seen that on horseback.
Okay.
I have never seen that on a motorcycle.
They have a mini bike drag race.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I would think that would be.
Yeah.
They have.
Do they have the gut punch contest?
I don't know. I'm getting through them. They have the paintball shooter. You ride a course while shooting paintballs at targets from the bike.
Yeah, yeah.
Imagine how many people probably get hit.
Well, I'm sure there's some people they don't care what they're shooting at. They just ride around and shoot. Oh yes, broski. He is he likes the ocean. He likes lakes. He likes rivers. He likes creeks. He likes mud puddles. You name it. If it's got water in it, he loves it.
Awesome and dope. The next event. That was too similar. That was slightly off the other one. Some of these. Hold on. Well,
They got some crazy.
have you ever seen this? The Armpit Serenade? Did they actually have an event?
Yeah. I've never seen that at a biker rally, but I have heard of the Armpit Serenade.
Oh,
You know what that is, don't you?
Oh yeah, I know what it is, but I was just
That's the armpit.
I
But
didn't
some people can change the tune. They can do it slow. I mean, they can make some I guess sweet music from their armpit. To their old lady again. Sweetheart, I'm not saying just wanted to. I probably should have said that, but I didn't want my wife to think I was calling old lady, So I would like to still be able to talk to you guys tomorrow.
They have the dumpster dive dash. Ride to a dumpster, dive in to retrieve a specific item, like a beer can, then ride back fastest time. So it's like that'd be interesting. You got to dig around there and find it.
They got to do it in a dang dumpster.
Well, they may just have like a. It may not be a real dumpster. It could just be a container.
I wouldn't put it past them for it to be a real dumpster with. There's no telling what in it.
Well, thank God it's not a porta potty, dude.
Because they probably stole it from somewhere.
Thank God it's not a porta potty.
Well, that's true.
Let's see here. Cigarette flip relay. I don't know what you're flipping at. Maybe somebody else has got to catch it in their mouth.
That's what I'm thinking. You run to a point and you have to throw one in somebody's mouth, and then they take it and run to the next point and throw it in somebody else's mouth, and they have to do a circuit of some sort.
Wow.
I don't know if it would be on foot, motorcycle, in your head, what.
They have the wheelie distance contest.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty. The burnout battle, we know about those.
Yep.
The passenger switcheroo. You ride to a point, switch someone without stopping the bike, and then finish. Fastest team to be able to do that.
All right.
So you don't stop. You're jumping off and jumping on.
Well, the thing is, if you better not have a backrest.
True.
I was saying, you can run up and jump on a bike, but not with a backrest on it. Unless you're, Jackie Chan or Bruce Lee. You mind if I get a drink of water, dude?
They blindfold. They call it possum tail pin. They blindfold the passenger, and they try to pin on a tail on a possum cutout while the rider maneuvers the bike close. So they can't see, so they're just stabbing at the closest one, I guess, to the tail area.
What it sounds like.
A couple of more. Redneck horseshoe toss.
Redneck horseshoe toss.
Oh,
what are you throwing at? That's got to be something.
Well, you do. I don't know what you're throwing at, but you throw the horseshoe while riding the bike. You don't. Again, all this from the bike. You throw it from the bike.
Get up there.
Big hair contest.
Big what?
Big hair.
All right.
Best mullet, beehive, or teased hair on the rider or passenger while posing on the bike. So that sounds like the girl event, right? I don't know. There might be some dudes want that. I don't know.
Next.
Cornhole on wheels. There's another one.
That might be fun.
That would be fun. The pickled egg eating contest. Oh my God!
All
that beer and pickle.
I hope they don't do that inside. I wouldn't want to be in that room if they did. And I hope nobody lights a match.
That would be absolutely disgusting, dude.
No joke. Have you ever seen like in the movies when the building
Oh.
blows up? That's boom. That's what it would be if somebody lit a match in there.
Sack race with the bike. You have to hop in a sack while pushing your bike alongside. So obviously that's going to be difficult. I've never seen that before.
Now, run that by me one more time.
You hop in a sack while pushing your bike. You got to get to a point. So you got to push.
I wouldn't even try that. That's ridiculous.
Well, it's meant to be ridiculous. I mean,
yeah,
they're blitzed by now
anyway. Can you imagine
anyway.
the people that practice these things? People would think they were nuts if they saw somebody in a sack pushing a Harley hopping. You know what I mean? Sorry, I didn't mean to rattle the whole studio.
Oh man!
But yeah, the gut punch is one that I remember. It's whoever can, how big a boy are you? You know what I mean? It's one of those.
The grand finale is a bike versus ATV race. That could be interesting.
It depends. What I mean, is it a flat surface? I mean,
that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Mud? Is it dirt? Is it asphalt? Are guns involved? What?
You can sell underwear and wet wipes. I make a killing.
Yeah, you could. You definitely could.
Okay, more people going.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, they're cleaning house at the Pentagon.
They are.
They have found. I'm telling you, Donald Trump has set so many traps for these deep state actors, and the Hegseth is on board. I think Hegseth's probably the best appointment that he made.
So have you owned motorcycles in your life?
Oh yeah.
What's the biggest one you own? I didn't own big bike. Mine weren't that big.
I would say the Yamaha VMAX was the last one that I that was the last one that I had. I sold it, and I didn't buy another fast bike. I mean, after that, it was Harleys and Indians and things like that. But the Yamaha VMAX in 1988, I believe, 89 was the fastest production bike he made, and I bought one, and it would run. I owned it for 3 days.
We asked a question, make a lot of people mad. Just a question. Do you think Harley Davidsons are overrated?
No, I don't.
You don't. Okay.
Harley Davidsons are easy to work on.
Some people don't like them, and they say
well, that's everybody. You got your opinion. Some people are Indian people. Some people like Norton. Some people like Triumph. Some people like Harley. Some people like Honda. Some people, they are. Listen, there's a lot of choices out there. If you want to ride a rice burner, ride a rice burner. If you want to ride
would it be fair to say
American steel, get you a Harley.
Would it be fair to say if you're going to own a Harley, you better know how to work on it? Because
not necessarily. I mean,
have a lot of money.
If you own any motorcycle, you need to learn how to work on it.
Some people say they rattle apart more than other bikes. I don't
know. No, Harley Davidsons they're solid build. They're solid build. But any bike is going to need regular maintenance. Things break,
So if you had a Gold Wing decked out, you'd rather have the Harley than the Gold Wing decked out. A lot of people love cruising on those Gold Wings, man.
Listen, it depends on what I'm doing. I mean, if I'm interstate riding, definitely I want the Gold Wing.
Yeah.
I'd rather I have it on the interstate, than a Harley. If I'm just, riding, around state to state, say within a 200-mile radius, I'd love a Harley. If I'm cruising, just laid back, chilling, Harley, most definitely.
Yeah, I'm not against Harleys. I mean, I would love to have one.
No.
Can't afford them, but just conversation. Some people don't care for them, but they do hold their value. I mean, there's no doubt. Harleys are sought after,
Well, the older Harleys, they're the pan heads, man. Those things, they'll run forever. I mean, but there's a a lot of old bikes. Some of them old bikes are very expensive too. If you can find them, I saw there was a bicycle, a Harley Davidson bicycle, sold for almost $1 million. 1920 something Harley Davidson bicycle.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what?
And
it is true. I mean, didn't Harley almost just cease to be in a company almost at one time? They had.
Are you talking about the company bolt, or are you talking about checking how tight everything is on Harley? Yes, they do rattle loose. I mean, that's one of the disadvantages of having a motor that's constantly at war. They rattle loose.
I mean, didn't Harley almost collapse as a company at one point? I mean,
oh yeah, there have been
they're kicking it now, but I mean, at one time they almost
back in the 70s, AMC bought them. American Motor Company.
Yeah,
I think it was American Motor Company because they bought Jeep too.
I can think of at least two or three in the region here. One in Dalton, one in over there east. Oh my goodness, over there next to the interstate, right off the interstate there at McKay's, right up from McKay's Books. There's one there.
Talking about Harley dealership?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's on 153 over there where all of the car dealerships are. Back in there's a Harley dealership also. Yeah. There's 4 or 5 of them around. Around this local area.
I would say minimum right now on any Harley is $20,000.
Oh yeah.
I don't think that would be stripped down too. I mean, meaning it wouldn't have all the extras and stuff that you would buy.
Right.
I would say a new Harley is probably 20 at least.
Well, I'm getting ready. Me and my wife have talked it over, and we're going to get a Can-Am. The Can-Ams they have 2 wheels in front, 1 in the back, but they do have cruising packages, that it's comfortable for, you got bags and you got a trailer you can pull. And we're going to get us a little set up, but, it's something that we can take with us when we go on road trips, different things like that.
Yeah. I had a Kawasaki once.
I had a Kawasaki.
So,
it was
a good buy.
On a Kawasaki.
I bought it off a friend that I worked with.
Right.
He gave me a great price because he had bought a new one.
Right.
And he said, dude, I would almost just give it to you, but my dad will make me. So I got this really nice decked out Kawasaki for like $350.
Wow.
And he even let me pay it in installments.
Because we were working. That's a good friend.
We were working at a restaurant. He bought a brand new off the floor. This one was chain driven. He got one that had the drive in it.
Right.
And it was a nice bike.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember what it was now, but he got a new one.
One of those things breaks down.
Well, you're just a multi-talented man. I painted a mural at a Harley shop in Winder, Georgia, where eagles dwell. How about that?
I did not know you were gifted like that, Watchman. Awesome.
Well, we'd have to see what the mural looks like to know.
Well, that's true.
I just messing with it.
Could be, just like a stick thing on there.
No. I'm always impressed by people's creative talents.
Oh,
I have none. I don't pretend to have.
I disagree with that. You do have creative talent. Everybody, God gives us with all kinds of different talent.
I make people mad.
You make people laugh as well. I make people mad, but hopefully I make.
We've been doing a podcast for a long time. Of course, we've rebranded and redid some stuff here. But you always know that you've kind of sort of made it when the hate posts come in.
I love them,
and we're starting to get more and more of those. But we're getting a lot of people that love what we're doing. But you start getting those that you guys are idiots. You don't know what you're doing.
I mean, if you're not
shut your face.
What do they call it? Gaslighted or catfished or something. I don't know. But what Broski say here? That's beautifully sharp. On both checks on Harley. Yeah. A song pops into my mind from a group called Salt and Pepper.
Salt and Pepper.
What a man. What a man. What a mighty good man.
Awesome. Well, that's our show for tonight. Thank you for watching the Cornbread Nation show.
Howie says, thanks for letting him be on.
Yeah, it's the first time Howie's came in studio.
Yeah.
He's
You
been
wanna
on the
tell
show
everybody
before.
Come on, get up here. He was down there crashed. He's probably gonna want me to rub on him now, but tell everybody bye.
Howie.
Come here. Speak. Hey. Speak. Speak.
Well, Broski, that's the one that I thought he was going to say. I was waiting patiently to hear.
Oh yeah, no, it was no.
It's funny that we both thought that.
Ah. Push it real good. I'm glad that don't get recorded. But, that's hilarious.
That's what clips are made for. You
That's
know?
exactly right. I hope y'all have had a couple of laughs with us tonight. We love you guys. Hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And till next time, peace.
Peace. See you, Alex.
Goodbye.